What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and today I am extremely excited to talk about Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, which is the sequel to one of my favorite arcade-style games of all time, and that's going to be the main focus of this video. Is just that I am so excited that it's actually happening, and I wanted to let you guys know that it was coming out in September so that you could check out some gameplay and see if it might be something that you might be interested in as well. So if you tell me to explain what the original Pac-Man Championship Edition was and how it played and what the idea behind the game was, it's pretty difficult to actually sit down and do that. So instead of trying to explain it and just muddling my words, let's go ahead and just check out some gameplay so that you guys can fully understand what the game is kind of about, at least an introduction to what it's about. So that was actually the original Championship Edition, and then as time went on, the game actually branched out to other platforms, eventually coming to PlayStation 3, to PCs, to Android and iOS, to PSP, to 3DS. A whole bunch of different platforms ended up getting this game on them, and that is a perfectly fine thing. However, the way they released this game is kind of getting a little bit muffled. You had the original Championship Edition, which is the gameplay that I just showed you. Then you had the DX Edition that included a couple of extra bells and whistles, some new game modes, just a couple of odds and ends things that did make for a better experience overall. Then after that one came out, you had Pac-Man Championship DX Plus Edition, which included a couple of extra music tracks, a couple of extra level skins, a couple of extra modes. Pretty much that is the ultimate version of the game, so if you're interested in picking it up and playing it today to kind of get a gist of what the game is about, you can get it for $9.99 on Steam and PS3 and Xbox 360. I would definitely recommend checking that out if you have any of the legacy consoles, and especially if you have it on PC, because I'm pretty sure you can find a code for about $4.81 online if you do a little bit of digging. I didn't expect to see Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 coming out anytime, let alone in the near future, but that's exactly what we are getting, because the game is slated to come out in September of this year, which is literally like a month and a half away, which was so exciting for me, and I suppose that kind of, no announcement, huge announcement, and then here it is the kind of nature of this game, and that's the kind of release that they have to have, because if they announced it, at E3 or whatever, there's too much build-up, and then people wouldn't have been excited about it when the game actually did come out, so it's pretty much a balancing act here. But after seeing the trailer that came out yesterday, I'm really happy about this release for one specific reason. They aren't just repackaging the original product and putting it out on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. It does appear that they actually have new mechanics, new ideas that they are bringing into the game, as well as changing up the look a little bit to make things look new, to make things look fresh, and actually create a new experience that builds on the success of the original Championship Edition. Personally, I feel like September is the perfect time to release Championship Edition 2 because it's in between summer and the huge, massive games that comes out in October, November, and December. And then, of course, this year you have Xbox One S, you have the PlayStation VR hardware, you have a supposed PlayStation Neo that may or may not come out. And so this entire fall season is going to be so filled with games, new hardware, new ideas that people are bringing into the industry that a Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 would be completely overshadowed. So to get that out before all of that shit hits the fan is the best way to do this, and it's definitely going to let this game have a little bit more of the limelight than it would if it came out in, say, October, November, or December. So like I said, if you have an Android phone, an iPhone, a PSP, a PS3, an Xbox 360, a gaming PC, this thing does not take much to run, and I would highly recommend checking out the original Championship Edition. However, if you are interested in playing this sequel, it's not like you're missing out on any kind of story, because the Pac-Man Championship Edition series is very simple, it's very rudimentary, but it is so fun, it is so beautiful, and I highly recommend that you check it out, or at least consider checking it out whenever it comes out this September. So there you guys have it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like down below and let me know what you think about Pac-Man Championship Edition. Did you play the original? Did you play DX or DX Plus? What do you think about the game? Will you be picking up too? Let me know in the comments section down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, please head over there and check out some of that content, because I do upload new videos like 3 or 4 days a week depending on the week. So there's always something new right here on the channel when you drop by to watch some videos. And as always, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this particular video. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.